Hi, I want to go over a couple of rain jackets, actually rain jacket shells. I've been looking for a summer lightweight breathable rain jacket that I can also use as a shell in the winter. So I've got two that I want to show you. The first is here. This is the Marmot Speedlight men's medium. This is a Pro Gore-tex shell, which is the highest and most high-tech Gore-tex layer that you can get. Gore-tex is on the inside. There's an outer shell and then there's a Gore-tex membrane. The outer shell has a DWR, durable water resistant coating, that sheds the water. Below that is the Gore-tex permeable membrane that lets your sweat and heat out, but doesn't let water in, even after the durable water finish is gone. It's a pretty lightweight jacket, pretty high quality. The one thing that I've noticed about it is that it's kind of a loud fabric when you move, and you'll be able to compare that to the other jacket that I have. So let me just put it on and show you. This is a men's medium. It's a pretty trim fit. I'm 6 feet, about 180 pounds, and this fits me pretty well. My sleeve length is, dress sleeve is about 33 inches. And you can see there's a good amount of length there. When I stretch out, it does go down a little bit. So it zips up well. So it's a pretty good fit. I feel pretty secure in it. I can move pretty well. Angel wing armpits. I can feel the coat go up at about there, but otherwise got pretty good range of motion. So let's go through features from the top down. It's got a really nice visor that also has a metal wire in there, so it's very malleable. Head adjustment. It can fit a helmet under there, but if you're not wearing a helmet, it cinches down pretty good on your head. It's also got the side adjustments with quick release, so you can really cinch that down. Oops. I'm not very good at these ones. I don't use them that much. Anyway, so good visibility that covers your face. I get a little bit of water on the tip of my nose, but it's not too bad. The top of the zipper here has a cloth corner, so you know your zipper isn't against your teeth. That's about it for there. Tons of pockets on this all over the place. Got a side one. They're all zipped, or they're all taped and waterproof. So this one goes from up here down to about here. I'm going to leave this one because I actually have the tag in there. The side ones go from about here all the way down to here, so that's a ton of space. The sleeves, so this is a flat surface. The Velcro base is not raised, so that can make a difference with getting gloves on or other stuff that you have on your wrist. The sleeves are asymmetric, so they're cut with more hang here, less here, so you have better movement without pushing your sleeve up. Pit zips right here, open completely underneath. And that's about it. Let me zip it up. I'll show you coverage on the back side. Also has a cinch here if you want to tighten that up. Range of motion with the hood is pretty good. Like I said, the fabric's kind of loud, so you can't really hear a whole lot out if you're moving because the fabric's really crinkly. Now, I did say I wanted to be able to use this as a winter shell, so I'm going to show you how it fits with a mid-weight thermal layer. This is Eddie Bauer's, one of their first Ascent down jackets. It's extremely warm. Now this one, I have the tall version, so this coat is extremely long. And I wanted that mainly for the sleeves. It actually kind of gets in the way when it goes this far down, because when you're walking it just kind of goes up. But anyway, so if it's really cold and windy, I'm going to want to have this on underneath. So let's see how it fits. Pretty noisy inside the jacket, but if I stand still, again, good coverage, so I know my down jacket's not going to get wet at all. I can pull it out from the bottom, but I would want to keep it tucked in a little bit so that this shell is not quite as long as the tall version of some down coats. But you know, I've still got good movement. That's about as thick as the you know, a middle layer as I would want, but I could be pretty comfortable in this hiking around as long as it was cold. The hood on my jacket, or my thermal layer, is well protected, so I'm not going to get, like, you know, some rain right there, so it's a good fit. So again, that's the Marmot Speedlight Pro jacket. I think it retails for $500 something. On Marmot's website you can get it cheaper at outdoor stores or online. Occasionally you can come across them on eBay. So let's compare that to the next one, which this is the Eddie Bauer BC Ultralight, the BC 200, men's medium. This is a regular medium, not the tall medium. The first thing you'll probably notice is this is a lot quieter. This is a much thinner shell. It doesn't have as many layers, and it does not have Gore-tex. So basically it has a breathable layer, and then it's got a DWR finish on the outside. So it definitely saves weight, and it's much more pliable and quieter, but once that water repellent or water resistant coating wears off, water could get through the jacket and get you wet, as opposed to with that one, the Gore-tex will work whether the outer coating does or does not. Okay, so let's put this on. Very, very lightweight, very movable. Very good fit, not quite as trim, but almost as the athletic fit to the Marmot Speedlight. You can feel some jacket lift here, but for some reason it feels a lot more movable. We'll zip it all the way to the front, and then we'll go top down on this one as well. So the hood is a lot a lot more pliable. It does not have the moldable wire in here, but it does have the quick cinch down, as well as the side adjustments as well. So this feels like it fits very well to my head. I can move my head around for almost maybe 150 degrees or something like that. The zipper is also clothed up here, so you don't have zipper against your nose. I'll try to tighten this up here. These don't stay very well, so I'm not sure what the deal is with these. Very quiet. Okay, not as many pockets. You pretty much just got two on the sides. Got the tag in that one, so I'll show you this one. Very sizable and basically just mesh lined. Goes from about here all the way up to here, so you have a ton of space, but it's just one pocket. And if you've got that open and it's really pouring, you're going to get some moisture in there. No pit zips, but this is a very lightweight, probably very breathable. I haven't tested it in sweaty conditions or anything. Plenty of length in the sleeves. This is a regular size jacket, but I've got plenty of length here, which I really don't like rain jackets that end up riding up on my wrist and then water gets through. That's about it. Let's see what it looks like with a hefty mid layer on. So again, this is an Eddie Bauer down jacket. This is a men's tall, so it's going to be longer in the arms and longer in the vertical aspect than the usual coat. So putting the BC ultralight on, generally it's best to put the hood up before you zip it. There we go. No problems getting it on, it doesn't feel too tight. When you have a beefy mid layer on, that's going to take up some of the coat volume, so your sleeves are going to be a little bit shorter. That's one of the reasons I like Eddie Bauer, is because they seem to have plenty of sleeve space. So you can see that's a little bit shorter. This rain jacket does come in the tall, but I didn't get the tall. You can see I can pull my tall down coat below it, but if I'm being active at all, it's going to end up being tucked up like that anyway. So plenty of real estate with the hood. I'm not worried about my down jacket getting wet or anything. Same with the sleeves. Does come up, like I said, a little bit on the ankles. Oh, sorry, on the wrists. But there is more geography here on the top of the wrist for good coverage. And down here, still feel free, still feel good movement. Feels like the jacket pulls up a little bit sooner when I do that, but I don't feel impeded at all. And I'm not worried that the bottom of my jacket is going to get wet. Should be able to shed water right onto any water-resistant pants that I'm wearing. So yeah, it's kind of surprising that you can fit a good mid-layer under there. I don't think I could fit anything more. It'd start feeling too tight. But this is a pretty thick down jacket. You can get much thinner down jackets if you don't need extreme warmth. So that's it. That's a comparison between the Eddie Bauer first Ascent BC ultralight jacket and the Marmot Speedlight Gore-Tex Pro jacket. I'm really not sure which one I like better yet. So there you have it. Thanks for watching.